guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is not date or time specific, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it could be your message at that time. Welcome all cross watchers for Aquarians. Happy to have you here. And for those of you who are brand new to the channel, glad you landed in this space. What I do first is I pick an oracle. I'm picking from Oracle of the Seven Energies to activate the reading. This message is good for those of you watching, if you so desire to claim it. I saw this on the split, and so it's interesting that it came through as your card 36. Seeing beyond. This is definitely, this deck is aligned with the chakra system. So this is talking about the third eye, sixth chakra, right? So it is about seeing beyond. How Aquarian, right? So what I'm going to do is get you the key concepts right from the guidebook, so you understand what we're looking at here. And I love the graphic. It's talking about, key concept is vision, the capacity to imagine something, how Aquarian, to look beyond the material, beyond the obvious, the realm of the transpersonal, options and possibilities, getting out of your own way and discarding your projected outcomes. Very powerful, Aquarius. And for those of you who I missed wishing happy birthday to in the last reading, I'm catching you now. Happy birthday, happy solar return, even though we're in Pisces season now. Many of you just had recent birthdays. So it feels to me like this is calling upon your ability to get beyond what you see right in front of you, to see something more, right? And it's a beautiful message, and it is kind of something that feels very Aquarian in nature to me. Aquarius invented intuition. I know a lot of people think Pisces did. Aquarius did. So I love that. And let's jump in. What I'm going to do is pull the spread, give you my general impressions, then we'll get the details and the nuances from the clarifiers. Here we go. Overall energy for the reading. Got it? See beyond, right? There's something really beautiful potentially coming on board for you here, Aquarius. So when I do this spread, this side, I set the intention that this side is for the sign I'm reading for or about, which in this case is Aquarius, which would make this the divine counterpart for Aquarius. But it can come through reversed. So just, you know, especially if you're a cross watcher, you may identify with this side more. That's fine. It's just a structure for me to follow. Anyway, overall energy about the reading, 10 of Cups for your person here. Their present energy is the 3 of Wands. They're anticipating something coming toward them. And the block or challenge for them right now is this Knight of Swords. They're feeling a sense of urgency. I've been describing this card lately as like the Indiana Jones boulder of events unfolding, of something being spoken, a truth being delivered, something being revealed, because knights take action and make offers, and this would be an offer of truth, of insight, of knowledge, of information, but it feels like it's bearing down on this person. They're waiting for something to come in and they're chomping at the bit, right? And then in the what they can do about it or expect to come of it, it's the themes around commitment, the themes around, well, it's also about our beliefs. Okay, this Hierophant is Taurus, which is very earthbound, very grounded in its spirituality. It's talking about, you know, the vows we make and take in life, our responsibilities, our obligations, doing what we said we're going to do when we said we're going to do it. That's in the just daily ways of being in a 3D world, right? That's our currency. So it feels to me like this person is going to need to kind of step up to their higher self, come from a sense of obligation, responsibility in a positive way, right? Want to keep my word. All right. Now for you, you're coming into the reading with the Queen of Wands. And that is feeling very much empowered, strong, on your game. filled with passion, exuberance. There's a leadership quality as well to the Queen of Wands. So there's something here that feels like you're kind of taking the lead, or you're not going to wait on somebody else to kind of point the way forward for you. Your block and challenge is there's information that you need. It's kind of there. The aces are gifts from spirit, but it feels like it's there, but you can't quite see it yet. But it's potentially fast approaching. And then in your near future, what can you do about it or expect to come of it? Wow. Didn't see that coming. So I'm not necessarily seeing the Tower as a Tower moment. The Tower has a lot of interpretations, guys. So one of them is an epiphany, like a paradigm shift, like a holy shit kind of a moment. And that's what I feel is you're not seeing it yet, but when it comes in, poof, blows the lid off everything you thought before. So I'm going to tell you now, whoever you are, you might feel in your power right now, but you're about to experience some shock and awe, okay? And not necessarily in a bad way. It is always a little unsettling when we see the Tower. There's something shaking beneath our feet, right? But it's not always about hellfire and damnation. Sometimes it's just about an awakening to some kind of insight, wisdom, knowledge, epiphany, clarity. Okay, I pontificate. 10 of Cups. Yeah, there is, oh, I just got a shiver. There is a beautiful happily ever after on the horizon for you here, Aquarius, with your beloved, with the past life soulmate, twin flame, whatever label you want to stick on it. There is a smooth sailing coming. And that's what I feel this surprise is. I almost feel like what you're about to hear or learn or find out, or what's about to be peeled away, right? The vision card. Oh my God, I just got another chill. That's why you're getting the vision card. See, you're being called to see something that's trying to be revealed to you, and it's going to be a real eye opener in a beautiful way. 3 of Wands. Yeah, this person is, with the 3 of Wands, we're usually talking about ships coming in, right? It's anticipation of something arriving that we've already set in motion. But in this case, it's also a card of manifestation, right? Because something has been set in motion and now we're waiting for the fruits of our labor, so to speak. And we got Temperance. This person's being very patient, right? They're like, yep. When the timing is right, I'll know it, right? What is it that they're anticipating? What is it that they've set in motion? Something that will provide a lot of happiness. We've got the 6 of Wands underneath. That to me is a card of reconciliation, of somebody coming in with a desire to make peace. And I'm not saying that there's been anything super destructive between you, but there could have been for some of you. It's a general reading, not a personal, so take it as it speaks to you. This person is anticipating the moment. They're anticipating the reconciliation, bringing in a lot of happiness. The 2 of you meeting in the middle, finding your common ground. Because I have themes of truth and information. I'm getting the impression that it's somehow where you find common ground, come to some form of agreement on something that may have eluded you before, where you might have had very different beliefs and could be about conventional committed relationships, marriage, etc. But this person is, interestingly enough, not in a rush here in their present energy. It's kind of like they're coming in with this sense of calm knowing. Like there's a knowing energy that's very calm. Knight of Swords is not a calm energy. Oh. So they're reaching a crossroads moment here. And that's the challenge, is they're kind of sitting on the construct that it'll all come into flow and balance, right? All those energies that are kind of wonky and go up and down the Richter scale kind of come into flow and balance eventually. So that's sort of the energy I'm picking up here. Not so much here. There's a crossroad moment. There's this sense of, right, I don't want to miss my time though. The timing has to be perfect. My person here, you're the Queen of Swords in this case, has a lot of unanswered questions. It's going to want the truth. It's going to want to hear what I have to say. And I'm reaching that moment and I don't want to miss my time. So there is a challenge. It doesn't feel like a block. It feels like a challenge for this person because as I just said it in, I want to say, I'm going to tell you in a minute because I think it's important for those of you who may be associated with the sign. Okay, so in the Sagittarian reading that I did, uploaded yesterday, there was a sense of time speeding up. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart in a prominent placement, if you're here as an Aquarian dealing with a Sagittarius, you might want to watch that reading because that's what I'm feeling, that sense of the Indiana Jones boulder, time speeding up, reaching that crossroads moment. I've got to speak my truth, and it all has to be perfectly timed. So timing's an important factor to this person, and that's the challenge. Now, what they can do about that or expect to come of it, we have the Hierophant. So what they've set in motion is this opportunity for reconciliation, reunion, absolutely, second chances in this connection, which looks to me like whatever it is they're going to deliver, whatever truth they're going to speak, will have a profound effect on the connection, hence the Tower. But I feel like this person comes in to let you know they've chosen the path and they're ready for commitment. They're chomping at the bit. But they know that timing is really important. They don't want to miss the time. They don't want to overshoot it, but they don't want to miss it either. This is all about second chances. They want what you want. And that's why we're getting this beautiful message for the overall energy for the reading. Whatever this person has to share with you definitely sets you both on a really beautiful path forward. So let's see your Queen of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Strength card, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I do feel there was a walking away, but on some level, there's really a lot of strength here. No pun intended. I know the Strength card is here, but on your part, there's like this energy of we're going to overcome it step by step, bit by bit, day by day, right? Whatever happened here that maybe sent you both in separate directions, or maybe you needed to part for a while because this is coming from the bottom of the deck. And for those of you who are new, that's my way of tapping into unconscious awareness or something playing out behind the scenes. So to me, it's sort of like the elephant in the room that nobody's talking about. There was a walking away, a parting of ways. And it doesn't feel like it was anything major or dramatic because the energy between you is pretty positive. But I'm feeling like your personal strength, your fortitude, right? Your stiffened spine is coming through here, and it's all about everything, will unfold methodically, deliberately, slow and steady wins the race kind of a thing. Because there is this energy of, I am confident that we can overcome it. I do believe. I'm not in a rush, which is interesting for a Queen of Wands, because that is associated with the sign of Aries, and Aries doesn't wait for no damn buddy, but it's coming more from her strength. She is also she's got a little magical, mystical qualities to her with that beautiful black cat at her feet, right? She knows she has other skill sets, and therein comes your vision card, right? She can see the shades of gray and move through them pretty well. So let's see the Ace of Swords, or see through them pretty well. Let's see the Ace of Swords in the blocker challenge. Wow. Yeah, okay. Buckle up. Curiosity killed the cat. Look at this. Spirits, like, your challenge is you're curious, and Spirit's screaming at you in both ears saying, I'm showing you. Open your eyes, right? Page of Swords, Spire Detective of the Tarot, very curious. Not going to deliver any messages until it gets all the information, all the data, right? But it's like the Ace is a gift from Spirit. It is the sight. It is the vision. It's right there. And it feels interesting to me because you're kind of coming through in unconscious awareness, a little guarded, almost like I'm looking for the insight, I'm looking for the information, but I'm kind of sensing a need to hunker down. Little guarded. And also, stick a pin in the guarded, a little self-protective of your heart. Because whatever this information is, there might be an internal sense, if you're having a sort of a meditative moment of self-reflection, there might be a sense on the inside that something big is coming, some big information, something could either be a truth bomb that could blow up things, or something could be a massive epiphany and awakening to something that was there all the time, but you didn't see it. So I am feeling that guardedness as more protectiveness of your heart. Tower in the near future. Yeah. You've wanted this. You've lamented. You've been sad, disillusioned. Feelings of rejection here, is going to kind of be what comes to the surface very quickly. But I feel there's information coming in that's going to kind of blow your mind. It does feel like a reigniting of the torch of passion. It feels like something you might not see coming. I'm telling you it's coming, but you might not see it at this moment. So when it does, it does kind of shake you up a bit. Right? If somebody comes out of the blue and says, I want to be with you, I'm ready for what you wanted when we went separate ways. I'm just spitballing here, right? If somebody came to you and said that, and I'm ready for what you want, and I want to be married, or I want to commit, or I want to move in, or I want to do whatever it was, fill in the blank, that when you went separate ways in the past, I think that would be a little destabilizing, quite frankly. It would for me. Doesn't mean it's a destructive force. It just means like waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's what I think I'm seeing happening here, because it's a full ignition, something that has to be, it's an initiation of inspiration, passion, motivation. Something is beginning to heat up, and it's something you have to kind of take action on. And, it's a throwback to a time where you thought that you had missed your opportunity, or that you felt heavy energies of rejection. To finally hear that that's not the case can be mind-blowing. So I'm not seeing the Tower as full-on destruction. However, I am seeing it as something positive you wanted once upon a time, being wrapped in an opportunity to be born again. And I feel like that's the destabilizing part, because the first place you're going to go is back to that feeling of disillusionment, unhappiness, rejection, missed opportunities, unrequited love. Because you're all Queen of Wands right now, and overcoming obstacles and moving forward slowly, and everything's moving. you're back on your game is kind of how it seems, but there's something coming in. You're curious, you might be feeling it, but you can't see it yet. And when you do, I know. I wanted to repeat that so you could feel the flow. Okay. All right, so I'm going to tell you the astrology here, but I want you to know I'm continuing the reading. So if it's speaking to you, the link to the extended is in the description box below, right in the first sentence. So you don't have to scroll far. But in that reading, I just keep going, and I'm going to pull the two of you together. I've just read you separately. Now I'm going to read you together, the strengths, the challenges, the opportunities in the relationship proper. I'm going to look at the message from this person to you. What are they picking up from you at 5D? You know, what's Spirit's message or guidance or advice? What are the hidden energies for this person? Something going on behind the scenes that you don't know but might want to. And then the final card will sort of point to where things are headed should nothing change. Got it? All right. So we have here the Temperance card is Sagittarius. The sun is the sun, but it rules the sign of Leo. We've got the Knight of Swords, God bless him, that's Gemini. We have the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, all those blessings and abundance, which rules Sagittarius. Queen of Swords is Libra. Hierophant is Taurus. We have the Judgment card is Pluto, which rules Scorpio. King of Pentacles, more Taurus. Very grounded energy here. I like it. And Venus ruled, which I love even more. Queen of Wands is Aries. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. We have some Leo here again in the Strength card. Our friend, the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Tower is Mars. And it rules Aries. So definitely something eye-opening, but you've got the Vision card. So meditation. I'm not even going to advise journaling right now. I just feel like you need to block out everything and just go inward and sort of, I don't know if you want to do binaural beats or something to kind of get your frequency to a very high level so that as this information comes in, you can manage it. Because I think you're going to be kind of like a cat on a hot tin roof here. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Beautiful, interesting, fascinating reading. I cannot wait to continue. I'm headed to the extended now. I will see you there in a second.